Have you ever wondered if the course of history is really as straightforward as your textbooks claim? What if unseen forces are at play, shaping global events right under our noses? Secret societies have always sparked intrigue and speculation, their cloaked activities said to influence everything from economics to politics. From the shadowy corners of medieval stone guilds to the hallowed halls of Ivy League campuses, these organizations are believed to have their hands in world-changing events. Let's peel back the curtain to explore these enigmatic groups. Let's get started. 1. Illuminati. The Illuminati, one of the most notorious secret societies in history, was officially established in 1776 in Bavaria by Adam Weishaupt. Initially known as the Bavarian Illuminati, this society was rooted in the ideals of the Enlightenment, aiming to disseminate these principles among the influential elite. Weishaupt's goal was to subtly steer political decisions by embedding his society's enlightened ideologies within existing power structures. Despite its official disbandment in 1785 by the Bavarian government, speculation and theories about the Illuminati's continued influence abound. Many conspiracy theorists assert that the Illuminati have been masterminding significant global events, manipulating political turmoil, and economic upheavals from the shadows. This enigmatic society remains a focal point of intrigue and controversy, fueling debates over its real versus imagined impact on world events and maintaining a persistent fascination in global culture. 2. Freemasons. The Freemasons, often simply called Masons, are among the oldest and most widespread secret societies in the world. With roots tracing back to the local fraternities of stonemasons in the late medieval period, they evolved during the 16th to 18th centuries into a more formalized organization with its own lodges and elaborate rituals. The Freemasons are known for their complex symbols, rituals, and degrees of membership, which have sparked intrigue and conspiracy theories regarding their influence. Prominent historical figures, including several US presidents and European monarchs, have been members, fueling speculations about the society's role in shaping political and societal norms. The Masons assert their mission is to foster personal growth and social betterment, making their actual influence a topic of ongoing debate. 3. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones, a secret society based at Yale University, is shrouded in mystery and elite exclusivity. Founded in 1832, it has become infamous for its selection of future leaders from the ranks of Yale's student body, counting among its members presidents, senators, and influential business magnates. The society meets in a foreboding building known as the Tomb, and its rituals are closely guarded secrets, sparking wild speculations about their nature. Critics argue that Skull and Bones represents a breeding ground for the American power elite, shaping policies and networks that reach far beyond the confines of Yale. This society epitomizes how secret groups can influence public life, fostering connections that propel members to positions of great power and responsibility. 4th, Rosicrucians. The Rosicrucians, known officially as the Order of the Rosy Cross, embody a society enshrouded in mystique and symbolic lore, reportedly originating in early 17th century Europe. Their public emergence was marked by manifestos that voiced a commitment to propagate esoteric knowledge and drive societal transformation through concealed wisdom and mystical rituals. Distinct from many secret societies that predominantly pursue political or economic objectives, the Rosicrucians dedicate themselves to spiritual enlightenment and the exploration of metaphysical laws, aspiring to foster both personal and universal change. Their profound impact stretches across the arts, sciences, and philosophical domains, with their doctrines having influenced a wide spectrum from the intellectual ferment of the Renaissance to the diverse currents of modern New Age philosophy. This enduring legacy highlights their unique role in shaping cultural and intellectual movements, underscoring the deep and continuing resonance of their mystical pursuits. 5. Knights Templar. The Knights Templar, established in 1119, swiftly became a formidable power in medieval Europe, tasked originally with protecting Christian pilgrims on their way to the Holy Land. As their influence expanded, so did their wealth, largely due to their pioneering efforts in early banking systems, which financed crusade expeditions and established a vast network of fortifications across Europe. However, their significant wealth and autonomy eventually drew the ire and envy of Europe's monarchies and the Church. Seen as a threat to both secular and religious powers, their downfall was orchestrated under the guise of criminal charges. In 1307, under orders from a debt-ridden King Philip IV of France, the Templars were accused of heresy, immorality, and other spurious charges, leading to the arrest and brutal torture of many members. This purge culminated in the disbanding of the order and the infamous execution of their last Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, sealing their dramatic and tragic legacy in history. 6th Bilderberg Meeting. The Bilderberg Meeting is an annual private conference of approximately 120 to 150 political leaders, business moguls, and influential intellectuals from Europe and North America. Established in 1954, it was intended to foster dialogue and improve relations between the Western powers during the Cold War. Unlike many other secret societies or meetings, the Bilderberg Group's agenda and participants are partially public, though the discussions themselves are held under the Chatham House rule, which allows attendees to use the information received but not disclose the identity nor the affiliation of the speaker. This secrecy has fueled countless conspiracy theories, suggesting that the group's real purpose is to orchestrate global policy and economic frameworks behind closed doors. 7. The Priory of Sion. The Priory of Sion is a name that surfaced in the 20th century, claimed to be a secretive group dating back to the medieval period. It was purportedly founded in 1099 as a monastic order, but much of its modern mythos was fabricated in the 1950s by Pierre Plantard, a French con artist. Plantard created an elaborate hoax that linked the priory to the Merovingian kings and posited them as protectors of sacred Christian relics, like the Holy Grail. This legend was popularized by books and films such as The Da Vinci Code. Despite its fictional roots, the Priory of Sion has fascinated conspiracy theorists and historians alike, blurring the lines between historical fact and myth. 8. Bohemian Grove. Bohemian Grove is a private retreat nestled in the redwoods of Northern California, reserved for the elite members of the Bohemian Club, which includes some of the most powerful men in the world. Established in 1872, this exclusive campground hosts a 2-week gathering each July, where industry leaders, politicians, and artists come together away from public scrutiny. The Grove is infamous for its secretive nature and the eclectic, sometimes bizarre ceremonies performed there, most notably the cremation of care ritual, which symbolically banishes worries to allow members to embrace brotherhood and escape from worldly concerns. Critics argue that such secrecy fosters backroom dealings and influences far beyond the arts and leisure activities officially touted by the club. 9th. Opus Dei. Opus Dei, formerly known as the Prelature of the Holy Cross and Opus Dei, is a personal prelature of the Catholic Church founded in 1928 by Spanish priest Josemaria Escrivá. Its mission is to spread the idea that everyone is called to holiness and that ordinary life is a path to sanctity. With its membership including both clergy and lay people, Opus Dei has often been surrounded by controversy and mystique, largely due to its depiction in popular media as a secretive and influential entity within the Church. Critics argue that its members wield considerable influence in Vatican policies, while supporters claim it simply offers guidance on leading a spiritually fulfilling life through daily work and responsibilities. 10. Thule Society. The Thule Society, founded in post-World War I Germany, was a secretive group steeped in esoteric beliefs and extreme nationalist ideologies. Named after a mythical northern land in Greek legend, the society is known for its significant role in fostering the early ideologies and members of what would become the Nazi Party. The Thule Society believed in the racial superiority of the Aryan people and promoted anti-Semitic doctrines, which heavily influenced Nazi philosophy. Their meetings served as a breeding ground for political discussions that shaped the turbulent political landscape of 1920s Germany. Despite its disbandment as the Nazi Party rose to power, the legacy of the Thule Society's influence on Nazi ideology remains a dark chapter in history. It's clear that the allure and mystery of secret societies continue to captivate us. From medieval knightly orders to modern elite gatherings, the influence of these groups, whether real or imagined, stirs our curiosity about what truly goes on behind closed doors. What do you think about the impact of these societies? Have they shaped history more than we know, or are they just the stuff of legends? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing explorations into the hidden corners of history.